in a printer. This is one of the most incredible bundles. This is for those of you who want to do a complete redo on your entire office without spending a fortune and you want the whole bundle. This is a moment. Let me share with you this. This is HP. We have this in, I believe, might be down to 2 colors. I'll double check on that. But this is coming to you not only with Windows 11. This is S mode, so you don't have to worry about, you know, harmful things that are gonna invade your computer. This is also, and that's just a security peace of mind I wanted to put out there right out of the gate. It'll help with faster boot times and increase the responsiveness and most importantly, add that protection against phishing and malware. But what you're getting in addition is everything you need. Oh yes, and we do have all 3 colors, so I just love that. We've got black, rose, and blue. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, that you're about to see is the printer that you're getting along with your laptop. It comes with full cartridges, your black and your colors, and it is also coming with this, Microsoft 365. This is pretty amazing because this is gonna help you get the most out of your computing experience. This is a Streambook, what they call a Streambook, and I'll have our guest kind of share what that really is all about. But what this is about is a beautiful laptop that weighs literally, and I'm gonna double check here, I think it's 3 pounds. Oh gosh, well, I think, yeah, it's 3 pounds. 3 pounds, and look at how pretty the rose gold is with the white keyboard. This is that whole pinch and zoom experience, but it comes with this full year of HP Smart Friend service, which is a $180 value that you would have to buy if you bought or purchased this laptop anywhere but here at HSN, and we'll elaborate on that as well. But when you think about the trio, it is gonna be HP, it's Intel, and it's Windows, and this is Windows 11 S mode, like I said, at its finest. So Aaron Berger is our guest, our expert when it comes to electronics, and this brand in particular. Aaron, what an honor I'm sure you feel to be the representative to really speak to the quality of what HP brings to the market.
Do I ever? I mean, when you get to represent the #1 brand in the entire country, I'm very proud. And I'm proud to be on your show, and I'm glad to see you, my friend. It feels like it's been a long time. So it's pretty all-encompassing today, huh? I mean, we're like, oh, you don't love your computer, you don't love your printer. You know what? Let's just fix it all. Let's just do one fell swoop and make your life a little better. We're gonna start. There's a lot to talk about, not a ton of time. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna just move the printer over a little bit and really focus here, at least for a few minutes, on the computer. This computer, I've got to tell you guys, I will tell you, if it looks like it's flickering a little bit, the screen is flickering 0. It's just the way that it comes over the Skype feed sometime, kind of depending on the Wi-Fi speed and all kinds of things. But the screen is perfect, and you'll see that with HSN's cameras, which are better than mine. It is a beautiful screen. Many of you are tuning in, you're going, okay, Aaron and Callie have this lovely computer, and it looks great. They keep calling it a Streambook. I'm not exactly sure what that is or what makes that different. Well, I can answer that question for you. Oh, there we go. That looks better. A stream is a full computer in every sense of the way. You can go online, you can go to any website, you can download Netflix, you can download Facebook, you can do all your social networking, you can get your work done. Microsoft Office is built in. It's just that there are some advantages to the stream model of computer, and they are, #1, it is so lightweight, 3 pounds. It weighs 3 pounds. Callie I've worked with Callie 15 years. I've barely ever seen her look at her notes, but she probably thought, how can only 3 pounds?
I know, I picked it up and I'm like,
3 pounds.
I know, it's crazy light.
It really is. This darn thing's light. It is, Cal, right? I mean, it's from the minute you pick it up, you're like, is there anything in there? There is. It's just smarter because the storage is what's called eMMc instead of the standard hard disk drive, which makes it lighter, quieter, and faster. So it's really, really lightweight. So the advantages are it's lighter weight. The battery life, get this, 11-hour battery life.
Ooh.
Thank you guys at home. Think, if you go to your computer right now, what's the battery life? 3 hours would be good, right? Probably a lot of you 2 hours. It's an 11-hour battery life. So advantages, lighter weight, longer battery, and here's the kicker. This is the safest Microsoft computer you can use. The safest Windows operating system computer you can use, because it's not just Windows 11, see where I'm pointing? Windows 11, which is the latest version of the Windows operating system. It's Windows 11 in S mode, because this is Windows 11 in S mode, because it comes with that upgrade, this computer cannot catch a virus, cannot catch spyware, cannot catch malware, cannot catch ransomware, which let's just extrapolate a little, which means you don't have to buy antivirus, anti-spyware, anti-malware, anti-ransomware. It takes care of itself. So the advantages: longer battery life, faster, essentially instant on and instant off boot up time. It's secure, it's protected. Every application that you download. So when you're downloading programs and apps and movies and music, and you do that right from the Microsoft Store, where all kinds of great things are waiting for you and where everything is verified and safe. It's simple and satisfying. And Callie, such a pleasure to use. And one more sec. That doesn't even touch on the back.
I know. And that's not just a printer, folks. That is a printer, a copier, a scanner. It does it all, and it's beautiful. I have to show you some of the colored photos that we printed off on this printer that you get included, even though this is only $379. This is a special feature price. And this is just regular paper. This isn't even glossy photo paper. I know Aaron's gonna share with you how you can save a ton of money on ink as well as we move forward through the year, but what a beautiful opportunity to get everything you need for a little home office or for your student if they are getting set up maybe for themselves or in college, whatever the case may be. It's really impressive that we get to put the bundle together like this. It has been very popular. Over 1,100 have been spoken for today. I know we have just limited numbers in terms of the colors. Let me give you an update because I want you to see the choices. Here's your blue. Isn't that stunning? And then again, this is a big 14-inch. This one, we're good to go. I love the black keys. And by the way, you can see full-size keys. This is your mouse or your touchpad that you can go ahead and use, or use pinch and zoom, which is fun. The other colors that we have, and I'm so glad they're all here. Rose is so pretty, and I love the white keyboard here. This one is good, and we'll take you on a tour of the outside, because when people see stream, they're like, wait, what does that even mean? And I'll have Aaron go back through that, because I think it's really important to understand this is a fully functioning laptop on every level with S mode for your enhanced security. Black is the most limited. So if you love this, I mean, it's classic, it's sexy, it's strong, it's beautiful. It is an option. So you can choose any one of the three colors, but everybody gets that amazing printer as well. So let's talk more about that.
Yeah, okay, so let's go into this printer for a little bit. HP is not only the #1 computer manufacturer in America, they're also the #1 inkjet printer manufacturer in America. So you are getting the best of the best. Things I love about this printer. Number one, what Callie just showed you, that it has a flatbed scanner on it. And you know, frankly, at this wild feature price, we could have done a little printer that just had one little roll in it and just printed, and that was that. This is the full shebang. This is print, copy, scan. Could we take that overhead shot, guys, for just a second? That was a beautiful shot that you all just took. The only reason why is you'll also see next to Callie's hand, you see those buttons that go down the side. I just want to point out, that's you can make a black and white copy there. You can make a color copy there. It's where you get the Wi-Fi. You can feed an extra page through, and it's just really, really easy to do it. Full inks come along with it as well. Quite frankly, it probably costs you $60 or $70 to go buy a new ink cartridge, right? So even if you're just about out of ink in your old printer, you're going to be saving yourself a lot of money here. Now let's talk about saving money on ink. This is going to take me just a minute or two. It's really important. I want to show you some pictures. So these are just a couple of full color 8.5 by 11 photos. Do you know how much this costs to print on this printer? 6 pennies.
Ooh,
not $3, $4, $5 like when you go to the drugstore and you print an 8.5 by 11. This is 6 pennies to print. It is the lowest price color printing in America on any printer under $200. The reason is this printer is HP Instant Ink eligible. In fact, if you sign up for HP Plus, you'll get 6 months of free HP Instant Ink with this. When you sign up for HP Plus, you put in your credit card, you choose an Instant Ink plan. I'm going to explain Instant Ink in a minute. You choose an Instant Ink plan. It gives you 6 months of free Instant Ink. It gives you a 2-year warranty, doubles the warranty, and it gives you some extra apps, or some extra features, I should say, on the HP app. The Instant Ink is the most important thing. Instant Ink means, well, let's do it like this. Actually, we have a still. What is HP Instant Ink? HP Instant Ink. Oh, this is the HP Plus that I was just talking about, the 6 months of free ink and all that. Oh, and here we go. Thank you, guys. Perfect. What is HP Instant Ink? HP Instant Ink is an ink replacement service. You save up to 50% on original HP ink. That means you don't ever have to go to the drugstore at midnight on Sunday because your kids have projects due on Monday to buy more ink. Your printer orders the ink, so you always have it. They're monthly plans. They start at 99 cents. The one I do is $6 a month. I'll show you that in a minute. No annual fee. You can change your cancel plans at any time. Ink, shipping, and cartridge recycling are all included.
That is
so you're
so
now spending
awesome.
half as much. It's great, Cal. And let's look real quickly at just the plan prices. I'll just spend a minute here. The one in the middle is the one that I do. It's the one a lot of our hosts do. You get 100 pages a month for $5.99, so it's 6 pennies a print. If you don't print that much, the plans start at 99 cents a month. There's even rollover on unused pages. You know, Callie, it's something like 95, 96% of people who use Instant Ink or who sign up for Instant Ink continue to use Instant Ink because you can't beat the deal, and it's so easy to use.
Well, it's so convenient. You know, it's always going to show up when you need it because it communicates with your printer. But the savings is amazing. I remember the last time I went and I had to buy full cartridges for an older printer. I left so mad. I know it was over $70 just to get the color and the black. I was like, what? I was so mad. That whole ink program here is amazing. The savings, I mean, it's like, this is the way it should be. So I love that you went through that so thoroughly. I appreciate that. And if you have any questions, if you're watching, we'll try to review that again before the end of this presentation. But most importantly, I mean, this is quite a bundle. This is really quite a bundle. We haven't even gotten into the fact we're giving you Microsoft 365.
We haven't.
Let's go there for a moment.
Okay, let's do that. We haven't gotten into judgment-free IT support either. So here's the thing. There's basically 4 big things that I think, when I think of this computer, like what's it come with? What are the extras? Number 1, it's Windows 11. Okay, so it's the latest. Remember, that's only been out 6 months. So you've got the latest Windows operating system.
S mode.
Number 2, that was perfect. I set you up and you knocked it out of the park. Number 2, it's Windows 11 in S mode. That's exactly right. That means, you know, no viruses, no spyware, no malware, no ransomware, and then 2 more other really big things. 1, for everybody that buys today, we're including Microsoft 365. See, very often when you tune into HSN and we have a computer on air, we have 2 different prices. Down there, it's not there enough, but you'll see 2 different prices. One will be with Microsoft Office, one will be without. We're not charging more for with Microsoft Office today. Everybody gets it. You get Microsoft Office, you get Microsoft Office, you get Microsoft. They actually now call it officially Microsoft 365. But what Microsoft 365 is all 7 of the Microsoft Office programs. So Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote, and Publisher. All 7. Again, Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote, and Publisher. You get those programs for a full year, for your computer, for a tablet, and for a smartphone. So it's a license that goes across your devices, all 7 of the Microsoft Office 365 programs, and you get that for a full year. So that is a huge added value. Almost everybody gets their computer home. The first thing they do is they get out their credit card, they buy Microsoft Office, right? So that saves you right away. And then the other thing we include exclusively at HSN and QVC. You know, we knew this was President's Day weekend, big old special for President's Day weekend. It is our big computer for the weekend. We knew we had to do something really special. We have included judgment-free IT support. This is our 1-2 punch judgment-free IT support. Here's what it means. Number 1, you get a full year of HP SmartFriend. HP SmartFriend is your friend in the computer business. So you get your computer home, maybe you have a question about Windows 11. You get your computer home, maybe you want to know, oh, how do I move my files from my old computer to my new computer? Sidebar, on hsn.com, there's a product called PC Mover. Go look at it. It is the best way to move everything from your old computer to your new computer. I love it. Maybe, get this, Callie, I've never had a bundle like this where we had HP SmartFriend. Did you know HP SmartFriend not only covers for a full year, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, not only covers all the questions you have on your computer, it also covers any questions you might have about your new printer. So maybe you wonder, how do I print from my phone? Because you can print directly from your phone. You can print from your tablet. You can print from your computer. It's an app called the HP Smart app. It's really easy. But my point is, any question you have for a full year, that's the first part of the judgment-free IT program, okay? The second part, so that's 1 year. The second part is 2 years of Find My HP. And what that is if you lose your computer or if it's stolen. I literally left my computer at the gym the other day. And I thought, oh man, did it slide under the seats in my car? Did I leave it in the locker at the gym? I just don't remember where it is. This will help you find it. For 2 years, if your computer is lost or stolen, the folks at HP can help you find it. So that's our judgment-free IT support.
And
it's
that's
great,
$180 in an extra add-on on top. I mean, think about this. I mean, if it was just this HP laptop at $399, isn't that what this is? $379. If it was just this, it's a great buy. But we give you that $180, that full year of that HP Smart Friend that Aaron just went through. You're getting the printer. And this isn't just some little wimpy printer. This is a copier, a scanner, a printer with not the little trial cartridges. You get the full cartridges. And then there's that whole that ink program that you'll be in love with. I'll have Aaron go through that one more time before our time is up here. But this is like really, and then of course the Microsoft 365. If you're just tuning in, you may have missed portions of this. And I'm just letting you know, it is literally just a matter of which color laptop do you want. Do you want the rose gold? Do you want the black? Do you want the blue? Believe it or not, the black is the most limited. I'm gonna show that to you right here. It's a beautiful, beautiful experience. There's the keyboard. The keys match the black. They're black on the blue laptop. If you want that really unique rose, I think this one is just, rose is always our #1. It's always the first to sell out, and I just think this is a stunning opportunity. Aaron, while we're on this tight shot, let's go through some of the features on the side of the laptop.
I'd love to. We might even have a still. I think we have 2 stills that we can pop up that might even be easier. But,
even better.
But we'll start here, and if the stills come up, I'll go to the stills. So what you guys are seeing on the thing on the very far left is just an area where you can lock your computer. And there we go. This is the really easy way to look at it. Thank you, guys. I'll go from the top and I'll go clockwise, okay? There's a webcam with microphone built in that's great for Microsoft Chat, the team chat, it's great for Zoom, it's great for Skype, all those kind of things. Obviously, this is Windows 11, and in a few minutes, we don't have but a few minutes left, but we'll show you the Windows 11 video. Beautiful 14-inch HD high-definition display. There is an SD card reader. There's a headphone jack and mic jack. That's just your standard 3.5mm jack. Speakers and microphone are both built in as well. There are 2 USB ports, 3 USB ports, 2 3.1 and 1 USB 2 port. Those are all 3 of those are full-size USB-A ports. There's an HDMI port. That allows you to send high-definition video and audio just with 1 cable, like if you're hooking up to a television or to a second monitor, that sort of thing. Intel, gosh, I haven't even talked about it yet. Intel, is inside. This is an Intel Celeron processor with Intel ultra high definition graphics. We'll move on. We've got one more page here to show you that just kind of wraps it up for us. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth are built in, so you're good to go there. 4 gigs of memory, which is great for everyday usage. That's good for speed online and for multitasking. 64 gigs of eMMc storage. That is a solid state type storage. It means there's no moving parts inside your computer, so it's lighter, weighs 3 pounds. It's quieter because there's no moving parts and no fan, and it is faster. It weighs only just over 3 pounds, 3.17 pounds, has an 11-hour battery life, and then here's that processor. And I think we even have a video. If we have the Intel Celeron processor, I'd love to play it twice in a row for everybody. One of the things I haven't really got into, this has the 3 biggest brands in it. HP, #1 computer manufacturer in America. Intel, #1 processor brand in the entire world. Not very often you can say anything is #1 in the world, but you can when it comes to Intel. And then, of course, the #1 operating system, Windows 11. What's important about this processor, you're seeing some of it now, and I'm going to go through it all again for you. Right now, we're going to run the video again. With the Intel Celeron processor, #1 processor company in the world, you get value, obviously, and incredible versatility as well. So for the things you do every day, smooth running apps, email, web browsing, do you love to stream your favorite movies? Less waiting and more doing. Instant on, instant off because it has that special drive. Work and play for hours and hours, about an 11-hour battery life, Callie. One of the longest battery lives I've ever seen. And every time I start talking about the computer, get excited about the computer, I'm like, oh, am I giving enough love to the printer? We just have to remind you, the printer is not just a prop. It is,
right.
it is the printer and the computer together.
And it's an HP printer.
Makeover.
Yeah,
it's an HP number. It's the Deskjet, sorry, excuse me, it is a Deskjet printer, and I'll just say HP is the #1 inkjet printer company in America.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is just really like, wow, are you ever watching at the right time on this President's Day weekend to enjoy? I mean, this is about a $400 savings. If you piece this all together, you'd be spending $400 more. And if you bought this somewhere else and you decided against it, you'd have to pay them a restocking fee if you change your mind. Drives me crazy. We don't do that. We give you that regular 30 days. Try it. If you don't love it, you can send it back, and full money back guarantee. Don't forget about the flex pay, $76 if you use your favorite credit card. If you have an HSN card, you can add a 6th flex, and that brings it like $63. Oh, and we're giving $40 to those of you who want to start with our HSN card and apply for it today. That could be applied to this bundle. This is a full bundle. $40 it just started today. We are giving that to you as our thank you to having the HSN card. But it really is everything. When you think about it, you get a new laptop, you're like, oh my gosh, well, how do I transfer from my old laptop to my new laptop? That's all part of the whole support program that we're giving you for a year with this. It's called HP Smart Friend. I think that's really important. That's a $180 extra value that we're throwing in. We're throwing in the computer, we're throwing in the full cartridges, we're throwing in Microsoft 365, and most importantly, this is something that will change the game. If you're frustrated with your laptop, I get it. Technology changes so quickly that every couple of years it's nice to do an upgrade. This price does not reflect the new technology that you're getting here. And I know our clock is on the screen. I have one really simple question for you, Aaron, but I think a lot of people are gonna get it and go, what is a stream? Why is it called an HP stream?
Great question. Like, I thought I ordered a computer and I got a stream. What's going on here? It's just the style of computer, and what HP streams are. They're full computers. They're just a little bit lighter, have a little bit longer battery life, and are a lot safer. So it weighs about 3.17 pounds, has an 11-hour battery life, and it's Windows 11 in S mode. So this is a computer that cannot get viruses, spyware, malware, ransomware. That's it. Full computer in every sense of the word. It is just what they call the stream line. Also, it is a computer that is ideal for streaming and for time online. Really kind of built around people who spend a lot of time online will love this computer. It is built for that. Real quickly, I've only got 2 minutes, and that's about how long this video is. So I want to talk about Windows 11 for a second. It's been 6 years. Thank you. It's been 6 years since we've had a new operating system from Windows. It just came out a couple of months ago. It's awesome. It feels a lot like Windows 10, but helps to create, connect, and play in the world that we live in now, brings us closer to the people and the things that we love. Your search button, your start button, really easy to find right in the bottom middle. All new, beautiful themes. I got to tell you, we spend all day on our computer. It might as well be aesthetically pleasing, right? And it really is. Staying productive. This is Snap. Many of you know Snap already. This is the 4th generation of it, but it's easier than ever to multitask. Connecting. I'm going to spend some time on this. Microsoft Teams is now pre-installed, pre-built into your computer. It's right along the taskbar at the bottom. You can click right on that camera, and that opens up a chat and opens up a web chat for you. So it is now easier than ever to do a web chat with your friends and your family and your loved ones. The gaming experience on this is unrivaled. Auto high dynamic range, Xbox Game Pass. Did you guys see that? I know it flies by really fast. I always wish I could pause it there. Xbox Game Pass means now, for the first time, you don't have to have an Xbox to play Xbox games. You can go right into the Microsoft Store. You can download the Xbox Game Pass, and you'll have access to just over 100 Xbox games. Never been able to say this on a computer before. Just over 100 Xbox games that you can play right on your laptop. You can use a Bluetooth Xbox controller if you want, or you can just use what's on the computer already. One of the ways that's made possible is so much processing can now be done in the cloud. So they process a lot of the game here, and then it comes down to your Intel Celeron processor with ultra high definition graphics for a really nice gaming experience, which rounds out that Windows 11 story. Great for connecting with things like Microsoft Teams and creating, certainly great multitasking, and great for playing as well. Sometimes you just need a break. Xbox or any of the other great games, the Xbox games, I should say, with the Xbox Game Pass, or any of the other great games that are available on the Microsoft Store are a ton of fun.
What a treat this is to have this available. And I know there's maybe another airing this afternoon, but I don't want you to wait, because I know how important it is to get the right color. We have the black, we do have this beautiful rose gold, and we have this fabulous blue.